swaption.
Also, that. Dear Matt and Zach, I'm writing to you from a little-known swapper's paradise, McMurdo Station, Antarctica. The community here has developed an advanced form of swapping called skinna, after an evil kleptoparasitic bird.
Haven't you seen Planet Earth 2? They talked about that bird.
People leave memories of great
Mountains.
swaps.
I have bad chicken scratch, so I can read other chicken scratch.
People leave mountains of great swaps piled in special boxes around the base. I traded 2 t-shirts for a small tea set, and you were back.
And gave it back.
Where's that one? Gosh, you really are good at this. Just thought I'd let you know what swapping is like at the end of the world. Enclosures for some stickers, which are also used for swaps down here. Next year, if you'd like, I can send you some fresh Antarctic skull
I
swaps.
don't know what that one is. Yes.
Whoa, fresh Antarctic skull swaps. I hope not of, like,
Humans?
Robert Falcon Scott's ill-fated team of explorers. Just say the word. Say it. That means
Yes.
yes.
Say
that
that.
on air. The word.
The word.
Tips up, Dan.
The word.
The word.
word.
Say it. Yes, we want skull swaps. We'll say the word, and we'll also say, yes, we want skull swaps.
Yes, we want skull
As
swaps.
long as it's not of Robert Falcon Scott. Is it too soon for a Robert Falcon Scott joke?
No.
I think that was like 1884.
Yeah. The word. Would love to see those skulls.
That means you. I forget. Robert Falcon Scott might have been the one who did it. There was one group who didn't do it. There was one group that did do it.
Roald Dahl, I believe.
The guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, he went
He didn't go to the South
Yeah, he
Pole.
did. That's where we got the inspiration from. It's freezing out here tonight at Antarctica at McMurdo Station. We've been magically transferred to the Antarctica McMurdo Station base, and it's chilly. That's why I'm glad I brought my hot chocolate. But we're live at 5.
Hold me, Zach. You know, interesting fact about the South Pole, where we are right now, there is no 5 o'clock because all time zones converge into one at the South Pole. You can choose what time you want it to be.
Really?
That's absolutely true. 5 o'clock.
So how do you, if you have a television show for Dan, if he's in Antarctica and we tell him what time to watch?
All shows are on at the same time. That's only right at the South Pole. At McMurdo Station, they're in a time zone. I don't know which one.
Oh, I see.
They're a little away from the pole.
But
Dan will back me up on this. Mount Erebus. Where else are you going to see that bad boy today? Not on any other show on television or online.
how many streaming shows even talk about are one of our favorite continents?
I had a whole Antarctica thing where I read every book I could read about it because I was like, that's where I belong one day. Dan understands what I'm talking about.
You're getting a lot of content from us every day, but you don't get all the continents. And today is all about the continents. Antarctica. It's a special. We're going to talk about it for the next hour, 40 or 50 minutes on the William Street Swap Shop.
Did you know that Antarctica is the first of the continents, alphabetically?
Oh yeah. So if the continents were to be competing in sports, and they say, all right, captains, here's the first lineup. Antarctica, they would be the first ones to be called.
It was also the first to be built
Actually,
by the big guy upstairs.
oh wow.
Zach, you guys don't know this about him, but he's a creationist.
No,
How about that?
no.
All day, once we turn the cameras off, he just starts talking about creationism.
No. We're live at 5, baby. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about. We want to talk about creating. We're creating live content, 5 p.m.
We're live, baby.
We're live. We're live still, but not for long.
Why not?
Because we're in Antarctica.
Oh.
But the
Are your
snow gives your
fingertips-
skin such
my
a good, nice
fingertips-
glow.
This were the wrong gloves to wear in Antarctica.
What would be funny
Oh,
is if the
no.
tips had, you'd put another a cap on it.
And we keep looking up here because we're in a different studio. It's not because we're exploring far horizon. It's because this is where the...
Every time I travel, I say, we need this chair from Office Depot. I want the netting on the back. I want the wheels. We're going to take it everywhere we go.
A lot of people want a pioneer spirit. They put it out there on their internet profiles, pioneer spirit, first thing they write. But in their heart, is it there? Can they
Right.
really survive the elements? Probably not.
Matt, what they want is a contact with another person. Sometimes it's hard to get that contact when you're on another continent. I
We
put that
host
on
this
my
show usually from a cabin in the woods.
Yep.
Today we moved it out of the cabin. We're in the shadow of Mount Erebus, Antarctica, as inspired by one of the most remarkable pieces of correspondence we've ever gotten. Here's why I love this letter, why it's personally touching to me. People are watching the show in Antarctica. That means literally there's somebody watching, I don't know how.
Right.
They must have a good internet connection.
And then exposing the folks at McMurdo, at the McMurdo base, the outpost, to the swap shop. So similar, like one of my favorite movies, The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, where they find an alien in the ice. They're going to find a computer someday frozen 1,000 years in the ice, and it's going to be freeze-framed, frozen, with this still. And then we're stuck in the ice. And that will be it. And then it'll be a funny thing. People go, "What was this?" But we won't possess or haunt or hurt them when they thaw us.
We should have pulled up the Wikipedia page ahead of time, but I'm thinking Antarctica full-time residents, it's probably somewhere around 900.
I read
So
actually
if
at the
one
base.
of them is watching us, this means we're one of the highest rated shows in Antarctica.
We're probably the only show on Antarctica right now. I was redoing a little bit of research, and it says in the summertime there's only 250 people at that base, but in the wintertime there's over 1,000.
So you knew that fact.
I read
Why
it.
didn't you chime in when I was
letting you
guesstimating?
finish. I'm trying to do a better job of not interrupting people on dates or when I host the show. Any other times I don't mind because that's just human behavior. I'm getting you can still get a sunburn in the snow in the winter just because it's not sunny out. You can still get windburned and sunburned.
SPF 50.
You're tuned into the William Street Swap Shop. We don't play favorites. If you're not in Antarctica, that's okay. We don't see you as less valuable than our one Antarctica viewer who's making us one of the highest rated shows in Antarctica right now.
But look at this. Look at these sweet stickers they sent us.
This one's to me, because now this gives me a little slice of life, no pun intended. There's the McMurdo Station Pizzeria. Something tells me the pizza you get here is maybe not the most authentic New York style. How could it be that far away?
Well, maybe they brought someone from New York to make it.
Maybe so. Maybe it's this guy, Sal, from New York. And why is he in Antarctica? Never says. Dark past, that kind of thing.
Right. You brought me to Antarctica. I wanted to go to I thought we were going to the,
It tell me we're going
artichoke,
back to Italy when we end up in Antarctica.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get an artichoke.
He's trying to make pizzas to earn his ticket back, his money to get back to Italy. But doggone it, if that's not the best slice you've ever had south of the Cape of Good Hope.
Since this is a live show and we didn't plan this, I just want to say that maybe soon a helicopter might be coming. Cue the helicopter rotary blades. And they'll be bringing us our set so we can get inside the cabin and get back into a warm, comfy, cozy spot. So we'll wait for that to happen.
In the meantime, there's 4 things I like to do to stay warm. Number 1, hot apple cider. Number 2, everybody gets naked, and then hypothermia, they say everybody's got to get naked, and then you lie together.
Right. They had a 3-person sleeping bag.
Number 3, I get, I set fire to stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever's around.
Matt's a pyromaniac, and he loves wood-burning pizzas, so perfect for that sticker. The helicopter's here.
And then number 4, I call a bakery and I say, put the birthday cake with the flames on it on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And I listen to the candles burning.
Oh, I thought you just wanted the flames like drawn on there, graphically illustrated.
That's too. Okay, so the helicopter's coming?
Can I do a bit where I'm gonna say we're gonna introduce the show? The helicopter's hovering the shop above us.
Okay.
Are we gonna be able to do it? Maybe. And then I'm gonna be like, come on! And I'm gonna
because it's blowing on this thing.
Bring it in.
Bring
the chopper.
Set. Bring the set down.
Come on.
Just plop it down here.
Yeah, it's feeling warmer already.
Ooh, boy.
We're live at 5.
We call it the William Street Swap Shop. Normally it's at 1. Today it's at 5.
Yeah.
You were in for a real treat. Zach's going to, make a big announcement later about his relationship status.
I'm engaged.
Later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have a kid.
That's not your relationship status.
No, but you do that when you're in a relationship. Raise a child together.
We want to thank Daniel for his wonderful gifts from McMurdo Station. Is it McMurdo or McMurdo? feel like I've seen both. Somebody call and tell us. Daniel, if you're watching and you have some sort of satellite phone down there. It's the William Street Swap Shop. My name is Matt.
My name is Zach.
And it's a deal.
It's a deal. That was a great 20-minute cold open, kind of like us in the
Cold open, if you will.
Perfect to receive that letter on a cold day like today outside. It was freezing out in Atlanta, and it's getting a little warmer. We have ice all around the building, and that's why we're here at 5 p.m. And what better way to enter the show than a letter from Antarctica?
It's interesting. It's been snowing here. People probably have been talking about that. I didn't watch Fish Center because I was doing another job, but it's been snowing here. It's been very hard for people to get in and out of the building. And there's actually, I got a picture from my Instagram last night. And then, maybe computer, maybe you can pull it up a little bit later. Dennis, get the picture at the end of The Shining when Jack Nicholson's frozen in the maze.
Oh, yeah.
I should have planned this earlier.
I made that joke this morning already, though, to a coworker. They said, "Did you ride your bike here today?" And I said, "No. If I did that," and as I was explaining, I think what I learned is telling a joke is similar to when you're writing copy for like a social media post, something you want to keep it short. Because as I started telling it, they already started talking to the person next to them. So it was one of those scenarios where you have 5 people in a room and you're just telling it into the air. I said, well, no, if I would have rode my bike, I would have probably ended up getting stuck. And I would have been like, have you seen The Shining, like Jack Nicholson at the end? And then they were already. It's true.
They were
You can ask Daphne, Aaron, and Tony, our new employees.
Wait, Daphne, Aaron, and Tony? Did you just
Daphne's
make that
a
up?
new employee.
Okay.
Aaron and Tony work here, and they were listening.
Okay.
Then they didn't reply to it.
Here's my picture from Instagram yesterday. It's playing out in my backyard. I look just like Zach. Computer, actually, okay, we're buffering.
Oh. There you are.
There I am.
Kind of looks like you.
There I am. The beard is intact, everything.
I did happen to tune in the streams right before we were getting ready to do this, and I heard Dave Bonowitz do a Jack Nicholson impersonation. So I will not do a Jack Nicholson impersonation.
I doubt that.
He did a Joker from the Batman.
I predict before you finish this anecdote, you'll be doing a Jack Nicholson
No.
impersonation.
I was just saying I was going to think about it, but give us a call, 413-961-4263. We're here to swap with you. That's what we do. We swap your items every day. That's the point of this show if you've never watched it before. Or if you're curious, why do they call it Swap Shop? Do they really trade things? Yeah, we trade a lot of things on the internet. We haven't had a successful swap yet, but if you make a successful swap, just as a matter of 3 days ago on Tuesday, Friday, 6 days ago, we launched our first ever cryptocurrency. We're not sure what it means, but you get a swap coin.
That's for the financial industry to decide.
Right.
We don't try to get in there and mess up with the value or talk about it like we understand it.
Right.
Whatever. It's swap coins. It's worth a lot of money one day, probably.
One swap coin for every swap that you make. That's simple.
You could swap for an item, well, just like this one coming up today, next on our item rotunda. We should have branded the item. For a while, we were calling it the cyclorama
Of drama.
item
drama.
drama.
Yeah.
That was too lengthy.
Yeah.
It's a Nintendo PS from Alan.
Wow.
Which Nintendo is this? The Nintendo RT S4?
The R4.
R4.
Yeah.
Isn't R4 the crappier
No.
Obi-Wan's droid? And
No, this is Wi-Fi in it, so this is a brand new Switch.
Okay. Why would you want to?
Maybe they just
Change
bought it, got
that.
it for a gift. They had 2 extra ones, so they decided to swap it instead of returning it.
This is the one you can take anywhere.
Right. I saw an article. They said you could start connecting it to cardboard. Like you could make a little sword out of cardboard or that kind of thing and play with it in VR. It's a really neat part of it's transforming the digital landscape of video gaming into a whole new world where you find cardboard at your parents' house and you can turn it into your next thing you know, you're in Narnia or wherever you want to, you're in Antarctica, wherever you want to go.
Do you really have a kid now? A son?
Yeah.
Did you have to change your relationship status?
No, I was thinking about posting on Facebook actually. I didn't know if this would be like, if I was going to put like, wow, I can't believe it, and then post like a picture of like
Pregnancy test?
Well, maybe, yeah, or maybe like a happy, like, I just found out the news that I'm going to be a dad. What if I... No, it's not. I don't have any child.
That seems like a weird joke to pull
I know.
off.
I'm trying to think about it. I'm working it out. I'm trying to think about it.
You know, there was a thing a few years ago where Arnold Schwarzenegger, revealed he had another son or something.
Right.
I didn't make that up, right? I remember that
No,
story.
that was he had an affair, I believe, with someone who worked at his house.
I was just thinking what a cool afternoon that would be for that kid. Because you just, go to parties that night. You're like, dude, some interesting news.
Yeah. I just found out who my real dad is.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's my dad.
Yeah. And then you... and looked at the table. Put me in a. I'm not a predator. Put me in a
You'd
predator.
probably be kind of ticked or whatever. Why didn't you tell me the truth, Mom and Dad, for so long? But then about 5 minutes later, you're like, wait a minute, this is actually good news for a story I can tell at parties.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain too much. I was watching 500 Days of Summer over the week. Sorry, we should look at items.
So it's a Nintendo. Alan, I don't know who that is. That seems like a new swapper name.
I've
we
seen
welcome
that
it.
name in there, I think, before.
Yeah.
I think so.
It looks like the resolution on this baby's good. We're talking at least 700 by something.
Yeah.
I don't know how that really works. It's the 11.6 release, so you know that it's been upgraded. And the date is wrong, but you can change that. Unless he submitted it 7 years ago.
Wait.
Got a decent battery left in it.
Yeah. It's a great little device. You see people using them all the time. People are always connected to their wireless devices. You want to get one, you send an email to williams.swap@gmail.com. You say, hey, I'd love to try and get my hands on that wireless device. We get that sent to you. Or actually, you have to make an item to swap with Alan.
It's a Nintendo R4. Your thumb cramping up on the T control, you just go right up to the rollerball control. That's the one they invented so that people would stop getting carpal tunnel. You roll it to and fro the land of Ocarina. Well, Hyrule, Zelda.
Yeah.
Zelda's in Hyrule.
Yeah.
You're going east and west. On the rollerball, you're not getting carpal tunnel syndrome, and you don't have to sue anyone because you can't use your thumbs anymore.
Do people know who Enya is, the art musician?
I do.
Yeah. You're playing one of the games that came out for this. You produced Enya's record, but her music's kind of like fairy tale, right? Like kind of
Yeah.
like adventurous. So you had to go. Your character is like kind of a character like in Zelda. You had to go collect certain things for her record to produce. And at the end of the game, if you beat it, you get to actually produce her next record.
I think her top hit goes, the words were this.
Close your eyes, imagine you're a character with a little hand, cute hand running through a forest. Look out.
That's Enya, right?
Yeah.
If you want to swap for this, you don't have to swap another video piece of technology. You can swap something you knitted. I think it's cool when you go from high tech to low tech.
Right. And I just want to shout out, speaking of something knitted, I want to shout out to Electro Betsy for sending us those scarves.
Did you wear it?
I
in the
wore
cold?
I wore it this past weekend, and I wore it yesterday. It was so cold out, but you wrap that around your neck, put it over your face, and it keeps you really warm. So thank you for that. We have some people send us things, nice things. Electro Betsy sent us a scarf, just like Daniel sent us these stickers from Antarctica.
We have only one rule when it comes to swapping for items. If you're new to the show, if you don't normally tune in at 5, the only rule is that we do not allow haunted items. This has been controversial over the course of the last 2 years.
Yes.
Some people want to say, why not? Hashtag all items welcome.
Right.
Well, there's a good reason. We don't like to because it opens doors to the occult and
Right.
to dark magic that we don't think
Dimensions.
belong in our swap shop. But it's been controversial from day one, and we stick by that policy. But we wanted to switch gears today and get into an email we received
Oh yeah.
in a segment that we call Getting Inboxed.
Inboxed.
It's a segment where we discuss people's emails that they send us, correspondences. So we got an email from Dapmasterzac, one of our regular contributors to the show. And I guess we should just jump right into that. It just sent a little shiver down my spine. I didn't like what I was reading. Hey guys, I just launched on Instagram my own alternative to the swap shop for those who want to swap for haunted items. I made a commercial for it and was wondering if you guys would show it on here. Tips up, Zach.
From one Zach to another Zach.
Right.
Not something that we want to show or talk about or promote.
We are not afraid to promote another swap shop. A rising tide raises all boats, as they used to say when I was a fisherman.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago. I don't like to talk about that part of my past. So Zach, yes, we'll show your commercial, but just understand that you're getting yourself into something I don't think you really want to. I don't think it's the door you can't close once you've opened it. Anyway,
Right.
roll your commercial. People can see your message.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Are you tired of Matt and Zach's rules and regulations on the William Street Swap Shop? Do you want to swap for haunted items, but you can't? You've tried the dark web, but it's just not for you. Well, look no further than Instagram? Introducing the State Street Swap Shop, the best place for esoteric goods and haunted items. The State Street Swap Shop is even ran by a William Street Swap Shop fan himself, Dapmasterzac. Don't forget about me! And don't forget about Sam the Cigarette, the swap shop's mascot. All swaps on the State Street Swap Shop come with one free hand-rolled loose cigarette. That makes this swap shop 18 and up.
Oh my god.
Follow the State Street Swap Shop on Instagram.com and let the party begin.
Too scary at the end there.
Normally, we don't bring any of that kind of stuff into the William Street Swap Shop.
That's
I apologize
garbage.
to our viewers for what we've just put you through. But we wanted to show that, hey, anybody who wants to open up a swap shop, you're more than welcome.
We're anti-tobacco too.
Right.
He's all kinds of things that we don't stand for.
Right.
Hand-rolled cigarettes. Portals to the dark side. What?
All swaps on the State Street Swap Shop will cost your soul.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Did we reverse that?
Thank you for your-
Ah. Like we're playing back when you do that with the when you do that with the Rolling Stones albums. They say there's a famous one, Mick Jagger. Or whatever
I
it is.
buried Paul.
Yeah. His name, if you play it backwards, is Kim.
Jong-un.
Yeah. Kim.
Good luck with your haunted swap shop, Zach. I don't
Yeah, I
think
think
I don't think you know what you're getting into, and I don't approve of it. Are there ghosts? Are ghosts real? Probably. Probably.
I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. We should move on.
Probably.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay. You want to move on?
Well, we don't have to move on from this segment. We can look at more emails. I'm just uncomfortable from that specific moment. We're live at
Let's-
5. I have a very special announcement to make at the end of the show today. You'll see, but you gotta tune in to the end. Don't turn on the news. Don't turn on Jeopardy. Don't turn on Arthur. Arthur is a PBS animated show about Aardvark who lives in Antarctica. Don't do any of that. Watch the Swap Shop. It's live at 5.
That's right. We're competing. We're competing with the freaking McNeil News Hour
That's
on
right.
PBS
the
right
news,
now.
the news are on.
And the local news. Here's what I want to know now while we're tight like this. Is this sticker saying don't put a penguin in your backpack
I think.
and take it home? Is that a problem?
I
down
think
there?
so. Yeah. Don't pack a pest. Don't bring a penguin back to the United States with you. What do you do
Somebody,
with those
Daniel,
penguins?
if you're watching or anyone else has been to Antarctica, is this a problem that you have to make stickers to inform the public about? Don't put a live penguin inside your backpack and take it home.
I don't imagine they have the TSA in Antarctica, so I guess they probably do.
Can you imagine all kind of penguin herpes you could get from this thing if you brought it back into America?
Oh no.
I've gone to the aquarium where the penguins are, and they do have a smell that I can't imagine you'd want to put in your backpack. If you had an old backpack, I guess it'd be fine because it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't care that much about it.
You know what? Could we do a PSA about not bringing penguins back?
We're kind of on a PSA roll right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do it? Can we do a Morgan Freeman? Hi, this is... No, we can't do a Morgan Freeman. Hi, this is Morgan Freeman, but
the whole
wouldn't
point
make
of
sense.
Morgan Freeman is that no one can do Morgan
Right.
Freeman, and
But
that's why you pay so much money.
he narrated Happy Feet, or the movie,
Yeah.
movie about the penguins.
Right.
That's why I was saying, that was why I was saying we should do that. I have an announcement to make at the end of the show today.
Did he narrate Happy Feet? Isn't that like an animated comedy? No, he narrated the one where they all fly.
Yeah. It was called Happy Feet.
Okay. Throw up some PSA music. There we go. First time in Antarctica. It's exciting. We've all been there. Zach and I have been here 15 times, and it never stops being exciting.
People are familiar with the song Ice, Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, but the one thing you don't want to bring back is Lice, Lice Baby, and that's what will happen if you bring back a penguin. You'll get lice.
They're cute. They're a lot of fun. They smell great when you're cooking breakfast. But one thing they're not good at is staying alive in your backpack while you get the boat ride back home from Antarctica.
Right.
We're talking about the big P, penguins.
You can bring back other words that start with P, but you can't. You could probably bring back propane. You could probably bring back your own urine, but you probably cannot bring back a penguin. And I'm a little offended that they call that a pest.
Well,
But that's,
why?
I'm not going to let that dictate the PSA.
Let's get to why they call it a pest. In 1984, two guys thought it'd be a real hoot to bring back a penguin to their home state of California in America. And guess what 1984 was also the year of? The largest outbreak of penguin herpes ever recorded.
I was going to say it was the release of Animal House, the John Belushi film, and that was why they called it Animal House, because they had a penguin that went to college with them all. We're playing beer pong, and then the penguin slides across a wet table. That's going to be the next... Yeah, that's good. Sorry to interrupt.
This is still the PSA?
Yeah. I'm sorry. We'll cut that part out if we want to put that.
Don't blow it this year. Make the right decision. Keep the penguin in Antarctica. Enjoy your trip home. Hey, rule number 1 in Antarctica is have a good time. Rule number 2, don't bring penguin herpes back to your home country. This is Matt and Zach for the William Street Swap Shop.
Thank you.
Leave the penguins south. Leave the penguins in ice.
Wait, yeah, we got to think of a...
Yeah. Well, I guess it's don't pack a pest.
Don't pack a pest.
3,
Pencil in.
2, 1.
Don't pack a pest.
Leave the penguins in
Leave the
Antarctica.
penguin in Antarctica. Or pencil in this. Return home. Don't bring a penguin. Pencil in a penguin.
The slogan's pencil in a penguin.
Yeah. Pencil in like a date. Do not pencil in a penguin on your date home back trip to the U.S.
Dennis, can you cut that down into like a 20-second PSA? Okay, perfect.
Don't pack a pest. Yeah.
How about leave the...
Bring back your feet, but don't bring back happy feet.
what's black and white and red all over? A penguin that you left on a red blanket in Antarctica.
Why don't you call in and let us know what you think we should have said at the end of that penguin PSA? If you have something clever. We definitely love interacting with people from all walks of life.
Toon Move says pass on the pen. Hey, go for it. That's great.
Oh,
That's better than
pass on the pen.
Pass on the pen.
Yeah. That's pretty good, yeah. I was thinking, could you rhyme something with Gwen? Like penguin, think again. Bringing back a penguin, think again. Okay.
Is it time to shift gears, Zach?
Yeah, I think so. We might as well.
We're real close to the end of this promotion because it's midway. It's over midway through January, but we just got to show you. We got the actual calendar in. Yeah. This is the Mostly Horses calendar. Calendar Monthly calls it a hot newcomer to the calendar scene. Calendar Digest says this is an abomination that should not exist. Calendar Monthly says we haven't seen this yet. There's still a chance for you to get one. I think we said we'll extend the deadline to the end of tomorrow's show.
Yeah, that works.
You send us a text of you and your friends, evidence that you're going to reunite with an old friend, and you get one of these bad boys.
It's that easy.
It's a calendar. It features us and Mostly Horses. Here's a random image. Oh, not that one. It's SFW, but there's a PG-13.
We've seen that one. Go to the very end. Is there any good ones at the end? Something we can... Oh, there we go.
This was a seance we did to bring back a dead horse.
It even has that smell when you get something new, when you buy it at a bookstore, you open it up. That
let's do
smell.
a seance. We bring back a dead horse. What was the idea there? I don't know. It seemed to work, though.
It just seemed kind of creepy. I think that was Ross Marquand's idea.
Yeah, he's in the supernatural. He's got a show that you've heard of where they talk about supernatural stuff.
He loves
he's
the dark
an
arts.
expert. Celebrities. There's Zach's nephew, Ethan. We brought him along for some reason. There he is again. Ross from The Walking Dead. I sent him a text. I probably still have it. It said, "Hey man, do you want to be in a horse calendar tomorrow?" Thinking that it would go ignored or my number would be deleted.
Yeah.
And he said, "Absolutely, yes." And there you have it.
That's the story. And then next season on The Walking Dead, keep an eye out for him. He's got a big role coming up. I just know that because I've watched the show, and at the end of the last season, he had a big... They're setting him up to have a big role. So
You'll want this calendar before that happens.
By the end of the
what
year,
if?
look at this. Find October. Pencil in. Probably sometime in October is the new season of The Walking Dead's going to premiere. Probably on this Sunday, the 21st.
Right before Halloween.
Pencil that in, yep. And you can pencil it on this and say, I'm going to be watching you on the television on the 21st. Anyways, long story longer, we have the calendar here.
People have been already doing it. It's been very successful, and we have. Well, we'll run the intro one more time. We got Chall.
Yeah.
Introducing this segment called the Chall.
Yeah. Before at the end of the show, I would like to, since we're in here and while we have it, is that possible to use that jib? Okay. Not right now,
Sure.
just whenever, before the end of the show, just something.
Alexa, can we get a shot of that jib so people know that Zach's basically, he wants to make sure we can use this piece of camera equipment.
Yeah.
No, it's not very well lit. Anyway, it's a jib arm. Maybe that'll be dramatic, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should have used that for the helicopter scene.
Maybe Ian's angle on it would be a little more impressive.
Yeah.
Is that possible? The jib arm, there it is. That's the, okay, see, it's on a big arm. You could move it in and out.
Yeah. We've never got to work with
Welcome
something
back,
like that
Alexa.
before.
She's been gone for a while. It's great to have her back in the studio. We'll see.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we got the calendar challenge.
All right, sorry about that.
Nice dramatic pan, by the way.
That was a nice pan. I was looking at keeping the trying to fill some air while we pulled up the thing. But I think here it is. It's the cow. It's the cow.
It's the cow chow. Probably the last time we laughed.
I was thinking the dog would be like the dog in Up, where it's like it barks like it has that robot voice that lets it talk, and it's like, I'm cow, I cow, woof, I cow, woof, I cow, woof, I cow, woof, I cow. That's all it says.
That was the deeper dubstep
Yeah.
cut. I just realized we're in the studio with Perv Cam. Could we get one Perv Cam shot? Or is that thing offline? Maybe on Zach?
No.
It's been a while. Well, we don't have to do that.
Roof, roof, roof. Aye, cow.
All right, let's pull up the first cow chow. Oh, there it is. Perv Cam one. Yeah. And Perv Cam, can we go ahead and zoom back out to the position you're at when you're in the tree above Zach's bedroom? The tree limb? About there it is.
You're next to me
And
too now.
Perv Cam, go ahead and zoom in from the tree above Zach's bedroom to the up. There he is.
I'm sorry about that. I guess I screwed up. There we go.
No, not that way, Perv Cam. Okay. The first cow chow. The first cow chow thing we got is from Sarah, right? She's engaged in getting one of these.
Yeah, let's try and get all these
Did
cow
she do it?
chows.
In order to get one of these, you have to send proof you're reuniting with an old friend. It's a New Year's resolution I have, and I wanted to pass it along with other people.
Right. Sarah goes by just call me Minnie.
Right.
Chat room at
Just call me
adultswim.com.
Minnie. Is she out there on the chat today? We don't know. Hey, Matt and Zach. I hope you had a good birthday, Matt. I did, thank you. I recently messaged an old friend and used to game with all the time, since we live across the country from each other. The results are positive. Attached is the conversation. Tips up. Just call me Minnie. And we have an attachment with this one to prove it happened. Oh yeah, this is like a gamer chat thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not using iMessage. Could you hit me on Zorkville? Just kidding. No, that's fine. It's a great
This
platform.
is great, yeah. Hey, it's been a while and I miss playing with you. Would you like to play Legends for Death 2 with me sometime? Is that what
Ham is now
L4D2
on.
stands for? League for
It's
Dalmatians?
It's Legendary Forces of the Destruction.
What is that? What game is that? I've never
2.
heard of that.
L4D2. Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
And Ham is now
Left 4 Dead 2. Okay.
For Dead 2.
I knew that
Oh,
one. Left, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, computer.
Ham is now online.
Ham says, and I didn't mean to disparage this chat
Okay.
platform. I'm ignorant. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I used
Yeah,
my
you are
fear.
ignorant to that chat. This is for what younger
I thought you were just
people-
going to leave it at you are
No,
ignorant.
no, Matt. You're ignorant to that chat.
Right.
We need to be.
I'm sure it's cooler
What's the
than
opposite
the one
of ignorant? Aware,
knowledgeable.
knowledgeable of these chat rooms. We should know all the chat rooms.
And then there was a moment where Ham lost his connection to Steam. I
Right,
don't need to
right.
read that part.
I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to say you're ignorant.
No, you're correct. I shouldn't have said anything about chat platforms. Your state is set to offline. Lost connection to Steam. Okay, this part doesn't
I
matter.
thought she was talking to Haim, the band. At first, I was like, "We're talking to the sisters
Is
in
she
Haim?"
fans with Haim?
I think so.
Okay, Haim says, "Oh snap! How did I not see this?" And yes, that would be nice.
Awesome. I was like, he's ignoring me, man.
Oh no, I would never.
I'm free to play tomorrow.
Yes.
Very good.
Is there more to that, or?
If we ever get a chance, I'm going to ask if, our music booker if we ever get a chance. We almost had. I don't want to talk about behind the scenes too much, but we almost had Haim. That we remember I was supposed to go to Piedmont Park, and I think when they found out it was just going to be me, they said don't. But they said they're going to do it. They'll be interested when they come back.
We need to cut together a sizzle reel of all the times you talk about when you almost interviewed Haim.
We almost had them, but we could have maybe that would be a great segment idea is to have them read that in the chat, sing that in the chat.
Like perform a song of that.
Yeah,
chat.
like perform the answers.
Okay. We can get back in touch with them.
Yeah, they're coming.
Ah!
We got to finish up these Kyle Chall requests. It's 5:48 p.m. The first 12 hole of 2018 in the 5 o'clock hour.
This is hungrier than I normally am on the 12 hole.
Yeah.
It's time for dinner.
It's time to leave. We're going to be leaving work in about 11 minutes after this. So if you want to come hang out by our building, 1065 William Street.
ice. Yeah, gonna drive on the ice. I don't know. It just came out with like a song about
It was
somebody
good.
drive on the
Yeah.
ice.
I wanted to dance or do something, but remember that one time we were in here the day after we got spray tans? And it was like our final.
Don't just pump the brakes. People don't know how to drive on ice here, and they don't know how to pump the brakes. So when they start sliding, they just hit the brakes harder. And it
Right.
goes, shh, and you can just see them going straight into you. You're like, pump the brakes. The song.
Yeah.
You gotta drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. Gotta drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. Listen to the song. See if we could make this a song by the next time it's
Right.
icy out there.
Probably next year. Or maybe February. It still has.
Gotta drive on the ice. Just pump the brakes. On the ice. Yeah. Gotta drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. Drive on the just pump the brakes. No, now it's got the, and then the beat when it drops is when I say pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Get that jib.
And then we get, this is the part where
No, you don't have to.
and then like T.I. does the verse and it makes my part sound a lot better.
Yeah. You just gotta pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Don't make mistakes, pump the brakes.
Drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. Drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. You gotta drive on the ice, just pump the brakes. And then T.I. comes in again. Okay.
Be careful on the ice. I was pretending to creep, walk slowly on the ice.
People have pointed out, and I'm not going to deny this on the chat, that all my raps are the same. I just whisper a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I
was
think
like
that's
that when you were doing bumps,
a more way to maintain your integrity than actually trying to rap.
Yeah.
At least for me. Chall Part 2?
Yeah, we gotta finish up these Challs. We have 4 more to get to, it looks like. 4 more people who will be getting calendars. It's simple. All you have to do is send us a screen grab of a conversation you had, and we'll mail you one of these calendars free of charge.
This one's from Alex, and the subject line is grandson to grandmother. Howdy, Matt and Zach and the rest of the BTS Swap Shop crew. Longtime streamer, first-time emailer. I will be calling my grandmother today after work, January 11th at 5:30-ish. I really like all the positive work y'all do, and I am inspired. Hopefully my grandmother will be happy to talk with me and won't judge me too hard for the lapse in communication. I should have sent her a thank you card for the Christmas present she sent me, so perhaps this phone call will help smooth things over. Alexander. Now that was a week ago. Did we have a follow-up from him? Here it is. Hey, what a cool grandma, she texts.
Yeah.
Hey, this is actually where my mouth is. Howdy, Grandma. It's your grandson. Happy New Year. I was wondering if you'd be available free today for a phone call. I have an hour-long drive home from work, and I thought it would be nice to catch up.
Hi, dear. And which grandson? How do I find out?
It's Alexander.
How do you not know? Oh, she's thinking. Hold on, what's the thinking?
No, this seems plausible because my mom uses chat, and it's something she might say
Oh,
too.
okay. Thank you, Alexander. Your brother showed me some things with my cellular phone, but it is tricky. I should have done. Thank you, Alexander. Your brother showed me some things with my cellular phone, but it is tricky. I am happy to talk with you.
Yay! So I'll be calling 5:30-ish my time, so that makes it 3:30 p.m. your time. I'll talk to you soon. Good job texting. I'll tell Ben you're a success.
You are very sweet. Looking forward to our call. Have a wonderful day.
I'm gonna applaud this one. This is like
It's a very
exactly what I
nice,
was
yeah.
talking about.
Getting in
Hasn't
touch
talked
with
to
an
his
old
grandmother
loved
in a
one.
while.
That's right.
He didn't get worried about can she text or not. He just went for it. She figured it out. They got together, and now they're making a chat, phone call happen.
That's right. Send a calendar to Alexander.
I can tell he is a great grandson, and B, she's a great grandmother, which is we need more of in this world.
That's right. We need a lot more grand
Grand connections.
connections. And grandparents, have you thought about it? They say the population is shrinking.
Sad, actually.
I don't mean it like death. I mean like not many people are having children anymore.
Oh,
Like a tourism. You remember like Norway, I think, does videos.
I
Denmark.
heard.
like,
I
need to
read
start
just
having kids
recently.
more.
Yes, and maybe this is what you're talking about. Japan, they just
Yeah.
stopped having kids altogether. There's
Right.
0 now.
Yeah, they just don't. Yeah,
0 babies.
that's right. So one day there's not going to be a grandchild to send that text to. So what's the point of learning texting if you don't have a grandchild to text?
Well, we commend you, Alex, and we hope that your conversation went well. And
Thank you.
say hello to one of these babies. Maybe you could get one for your. Well, we said we'll get one
Two-
for each
yeah,
member.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our supplies are limited. We'll have to see if we have enough supplies. You ever have someone else do that to you when it's like an older? It's usually an older person does that, like a burp happened and then
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just
I
did
guess
that
it's
on the show.
It's 5:55. I mean, your body does different things. You're seeing our bodies at different times.
Should I reenact it? Supplies are So
wanna-
anyway,
I'm gonna have a little bit of liquid to put into your. I'm gonna take one look at one more Chall, and then we have a couple more left, but we'll save that for tomorrow. And then if you're watching and you want to get one of these calendars, it's not too late. Just send us a screen grab of one of those connections. We know you have somebody out there you can meet with.
Z Chisel and the Grandmaster H. Last night I met up with my former coworker who I haven't seen since 2012. He reached out to me to let me know he was in town for his birthday and that I should come hang out with him at a karaoke bar. Text messages redacted for reasons of taste.
Ooh,
Keep them tips up, Dr. Joss.
tips up.
So this is sort of there it is. Look at that guy.
Aw,
Dr.
that looks like
Joss.
the bar we went to. I don't know if you were with us that night after San Diego at Comic-Con. I remember we went to a bar just like that.
That's
played
where we
pool.
met. Does Dr. Joss live in San Diego? Because we
Yeah,
met him there.
he lives outside of LA, I believe. But, this might be actually in LA. It's just a dark, colorful, lit bar.
I think we might have our jib arm online,
Okay.
and I got a dramatic line to follow up on this with
Yeah.
once we switch to it. And Ian's going to do his dramatic move. He's practicing it right now, and then I got my line I'm ready for
Okay.
once it's time. Now that's what I call a JPEG. Should we try it again?
Sure.
Should I get closer to the camera?
I think so, yeah.
Accentuate the
Do you
movement?
want to? Is there a way that you can make the camera look down at you? So then you're like, why?
This is our first craning move on the show, I think. Okay. Well,
That's what
Just
I'm
bear with us
talking
the last
about.
few minutes. The time has flown by.
okay. Now, does it start from somewhere, or is that just it? Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
All right. Now, that's what I call a JPEG. Perfect.
Can I do one?
Sure.
This will be the news, I guess I have to share. Yep, when you're ready. I'm gonna be a dad. I'm adopting.
Really?
No. That was the only news I could share, I could think of. I'm gonna be a dad! I'm gonna be a dad! I promise I'm not if you've been watching the last few years, there's nothing creepy in real life about me. A lot of people think I'm a helpful person. I watch their cats for them. I don't snoop through their dresser drawers. I do a lot of nice things for people. I know the show paints me in a picture of being kind of creepy, and I understand there's a frame for that to be
Wait,
painted.
is this what you're saying to the adoption agency people? Because that's a bad idea.
But I'm not a creepy person. I'm a good person. Nothing weird. We're live at 5. That's like the kind of shot you'd see at a news studio.
Let's really switch to the perv cam. We ran out of time, but
You, Ian.
maybe
Nice
we can have
operating on that.
we can do a final perv cam zoom in, perv cam engage, and we're gonna thank everybody for tuning in live at 5. Yeah, sure, you missed the McNeil Lehrer News Hour on PBS, but
McNeil Lair? McNeil Lair.
the
Sorry. Yeah.
McNeil News Hour.
Yeah.
What's on at 5? Your
Jim
local news.
yeah.
You chose not to watch that
Thank you for watching today at 5. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
at our regular time. Oh, there it is.
That's right.
And let's go ahead and zoom on in, perv cam from the trees outside of Zach's bedroom window. Do our hand while we say our final sign off.
Oh, and like the news, could we get a behind-the-scenes shot with that jib that Ian was doing of the people in the studio? You know how they show like the switcher after we sign off? You know what I mean? There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Thanks for
sure.
watching.
It's live at 5. We're going to see you again
Live at
tomorrow at a
5.
normal time. Till then, it's a
It's
deal.
a deal.